Any person asking, we're looking late for Alicia Barrett in the orange of the Midlands. She is the games record holder with 11.18. She's run 11.02 this year, 11.03 unofficially, but we believe that is inside her own games record. And if that is confirmed, it's just 100th outside her personal best. That is how you defend a title. And remember, her twin sister has also won a gold medal here today, so making it another family success. And what a phenomenal performance to kick off the afternoon's action here at the Sainsbury's 2014 School Games. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the men's seated discus. The medalists will be presented by Neil Wood of Milo Carrion Athletics Club. The winner of the silver medal, representing the Midlands, Alec Johnson. Gold medalist in 2014, Sainsbury's School Games champion with a distance of 15.49 centimetres, representing the Southwest, Gareth Pickin. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists. So those athletes there competing, Alex Johnson competing in the F33 category, going out to 9 metres and 8 centimetres. And the gold medalist there, that was Gareth Pickin, going out to 15 metres, 49 centimetres, throwing the 1K discus.
Next up on track, the men's 100-meter hurdles. In lane 2, representing the Southwest, 4th officials, the Midland under-17 silver medalist, Imran Qureshi. In lane 3, representing the Northwest, the under-17 silver medalist, Cameron Meekin. In lane 4, representing the Northern Ireland, the Ulster School silver medalist, Oliver Wakefield. In lane 5, representing Scotland, the Scottish Schools champion and England under-17 decathlon bronze medalist, Tom Chandler. In lane 6, representing the Midlands, the Leicester and Rutland Schools champion, Sam Clark. And completing the lineup for the South East, the reigning English Schools champion, Michael Shields. The men's 100-meter hurdles. So Qureshi of the Southwest in 2, Shields in the white of the Southeast on the opposite side of the track in 7. The Southwest, Imran Qureshi going well, the Southeast, Michael Shields. Who's got this on the line? It is Shields. Shields takes it from Qureshi on the far side. The 2 fastest athletes in the field in lanes 2 and in lane 7. The clock stops, 13.31. And unofficially, Sam Clark of the Midlands, just ahead of Scotland's Tom Chandler, but we await the official result.
Next up in the field will be the combined ambulance discus. Competing for the Midlands, he was first in the DSA UK National Games, first in the shot put here last year. Please welcome Pamnulis Mamlis. Representing the Northwest, 4th in those DSA UK National Games, Ben Holmes. Representing the Southeast, 1st in the UK School Games here, 6th in the IPC in Swansea. Please give a warm welcome to Joshua Bain. Competing for the Southwest, he was third in the Midland Championships, Robbie Carrick-Smith. Throwing for the Northeast, the Northern champion, William Baxter. And competing in the women's competition will be for the Southeast. She was the Bucks champion, second in the UK School Games last year, Amy Waring. Competing for the Northeast, she was the Northern champion this year, Sophie Merricks. And concluding our lineup, representing the Northwest, also a Bucks champion, Anna Nicholson. They are our finalists in this, the ambulant combined discus.
Next up in the field, on the infield, on the bottom end, the women's shot put. Representing the Northeast, the Northern Under-17 champion, England Under-17 silver medalist, Tony Buckingham. Representing the Southwest, English Schools bronze medalist, Ronita Marston. Representing Northern Ireland, Ulster Schools silver medalist, Alex Galbraith. Representing the Midlands, the Midland Under-17 bronze medalist, Keona McLennan. Representing Scotland, the Scottish Schools champion, Alison Horn. Representing the Southeast, the English Schools and England Under-17 champion, Divine Oladipo. And completing the lineup, she represents the Northwest, the Midland Under-17 champion, England Under-17 bronze medalist, Emily Ball. The women's shot put.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the women's seated discus. Again, to present the medals will be Mr. Neil Wood. Gold medalist and 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion with a distance of 11 metres and 26, representing the Northwest, Jade Merlin. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalist. Next, over on the far side will be the women's long jump. Competing for the South East, second in the English schools, third in Siam, Naomi Harriman. Competing for Northern Ireland, second in the Northern Ireland and Ulster under-16, under-17 age group championships, fourth in the Siam triple jump, Lydia Mills. Representing the Southwest, seventh in the English schools in 2014 and 2013, Naomi Greener. Competing for Scotland, the Scottish schools champion, fourth in Siam, Rachel Alexander. Competing for the Northwest, third in the England under-17 championships, first in the English schools triple jump in 2014 and 2013, the winner of the English schools long jump in 2012, Amy Williams. And rounded off our lineup, representing the Northeast, sixth in the English schools championships, Vicky Adams. And they are our 6 jumpers going in that, the women's long jump.
Next up on track, the men's 200 metres. In lane 2, representing the Southeast, fourth at this year's English Schools Championships, Sean Crowey. In lane 3, representing the Northwest, the Staffordshire Schools 100 and 200 metre champion, Callum Shaw. Representing the Midlands, in lane 4, the English schools, the England under-17 champion, Ryan Gorman. In lane 5, representing Scotland, the Scottish schools champion, Sandy Wilson. In lane 6, representing Northern Ireland, Ulster schools silver medalist, Irish schools bronze medalist, Craig Newell. In lane 7, representing the Southwest, the Wiltshire Schools champion, English Schools semi-finalist, Austin Lane. And in lane 8, representing the Northeast, English Schools bronze medalist, Cameron Tyndall. The men's 200 metres. We're away in this men's 200 metres. In the white vest in lane 2 for the Southeast, Sean Crowey. Gorman of the Midlands in the orange. 2 of the 3 who've gone sub-22. Cameron Tyndale on the outside in 8 in the black, also sub-22. Which of the 3 is going to take this 200 metres? It's Gorman coming away from the rest of the field. He wins it for the Midlands. From the Northeast, Cameron Tyndale. And a very, very good run there from the Scottish athlete, Sandy Wilson. The clock stops 21.47. And that is just outside, if it's confirmed, Ryan Gorman's lifetime best set last year of 21.45. It could well be a season's best. He's clocked 21.51 coming into this meeting. And just a 10th outside Jermaine Hamilton's 2012 Games record.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the women's 80-meter hurdles. The medals will be presented by Jason Gardner, Olympic gold medalist from 2004. The winner of the bronze medal, representing the Northwest, Holly Williamson. The winner of the silver medal, representing the Southeast, Sophie Ellis. Gold medalist, 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion in a new Games record of 11.04 seconds, representing the Midlands, Alicia Barrett. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists.
News from the early stages of the women's shot put is that Divine Oladipo, first round of 13 meters 89, 13 meters 77 from Tony Buckingham in the second round, and in the first round 13 meters 27 from Emily Ball. They are at present the 1, 2, 3, so it's the southeast leading from the northeast, leading from the northwest. Buckingham this season over 15 metres for the first time. She put that at the Northern Under-17 Championships at Robin Park, Wigan. Divine Oladipo very close to 15 metres with her 14.92 from the English Schools Championships, where she claimed the gold medal and where Tony Buckingham finished fourth. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the men's 100-meter hurdles. The medals will once again be presented by Olympic gold medalist Jason Gardner. The winner of the bronze medal, representing the Midlands, Sam Clark. The winner of the silver medal, representing the Southwest, Imran Qureshi. Gold medalist and 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion, representing the Southeast in a time of 13.33, Michael Shields. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists.
So just a quick update with the scores on the doors, and the current standings: Scotland in 7th, Northern Ireland in 6th, North East in 5th, South East in 4th, the Midlands in 3rd, the South West are in 2nd, and still holding that top position after 30 events, the North West in 1st. Next event on the track will be the women's 200 metres. In lane 2, representing Northern Ireland, 2nd in the Northern Ireland and Ulster Under-16, Under-17 Championships, Caitlin Maguire. In lane 3, representing the Midlands, the English Schools Champion, the SIAB Champion, 2nd in the England Under-20, Under-17 Championships, Charlotte McCauley. In lane 4, representing the Northwest, 7th in the English Schools, Katie Dinsdale. In lane 5, representing Scotland, 2nd in the Scottish Schools Championships, 4th in the Celtic Games, 4th in the England Under-20 17 Championships, Shalina Henderson. In lane 6, representing the Southwest, 2nd in the English Schools Championships, Hannah Williams. In lane 7, representing the Northeast, goes the Yorkshire champion, Ashton Greenwood. And completing our lineup in lane 8, representing the Southwest, 3rd in the Southwest Schools Championships, Yvette Westwood. And that is our 7 athletes ready for this next event on track, the women's 200 metres. Over to the starter. So away, first time in asking the athlete to look out for in the orange singlet of the Midlands, Charlotte McLelligan. She is the form athlete. She has run sub 24 seconds this season with 23:89. Titles to her name. Can she add the School Games title to her growing collection? And she's coming away from the Scottish athlete, Shalina Henderson. The clock stopping inside 24 seconds, 23:95. Unofficially, what a great piece of running there. And the Midlands are racking up the medals. Being told Hannah Williams of the Southeast, second at the English Schools, could well be adding another place on the podium. And it was the Scottish athlete, Shalina Henderson, who looks as if she's got the second spot on that podium, but no doubting our winner there. And what a great season. Only was Hannah Breyer in the England Under-17 Championships that denied a real clean sweep across all the titles this year for the young lady from the Midlands, Charlotte McLelligan. Well done.
We're into the 4th round now of the shot put, the women's shot put. Divine Oladipo still leads with 13:89. Tony Buckingham currently in the silver medal position on 13 metres 77, and Emily Ball third, 13 metres 42. And on the infield, on the bottom bend, the men's pole vault. Representing the Northeast, the Northern Under-17 bronze medalist, George Heppenstall. Representing the Northwest, the Northern Under-17 silver medalist, Tom Dobbs. Representing Scotland, the Scottish Schools and Scottish Under-17 champion, Craig Moriarty. Representing the Southeast, England under-17 and English Schools bronze medalist, Nathan Gardner. And now representing the Midlands, the English Schools and England under-17 gold medalist, Joel Leon Benitez. Representing the Southwest, the English Schools silver medalist, Andrew Douglas. And completing the lineup, he represents Northern Ireland, the Irish and Ulster Schools champion, Shane Martin. The competitors in the men's pole vault.
So a quick update from the women's long jump. They have just started the third round, and the current leader with a jump of 5.68 is Eleanor Broom. And in second place, Naomi Harriman with 5.48 in round 3. And in third place, just behind Harriman, Amy Williams, who's gone out to 5.46 in round 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the men's 200 meters. The medals, once again, will be presented by the hard-working Neil Wood. The winner of the bronze medal, representing Scotland, Sandy Wilson. The winner of the silver medal, representing the Northeast, Cameron Tyndall. Gold medalist and 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion, representing the Midlands, in a time of 21.49, Ryan Gorman. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists.
And the next event on the track will be the combined men and women's 800 metres wheelchair. In lane 1, representing the Northwest, he competed in the European IPC Championships in Swansea, Isaac Towers. Going in lane 2, representing the Southeast, Dylan Laberoy.
And in the women's race, also representing the Southwest in that yellow vest, second at the Virgin London Marathon in the under-17 women's race, the England under-17 100, 200 and 400 metre silver medalist at Bedford recently, Dwar Shea. And completing the lineup for Scotland, she was third at the Virgin London Marathon. It's her first competitive season, Shelby Watson. The men's and women's 800 metre wheelchair.
So on the inside, Isaac Towers, who took the silver medal in Swansea in this distance. So here we're looking to put that good form into practice, but it is the athlete in the Southeast colours, wearing the white singlet, who's taking the lead. That's Dylan Laberoy, as they go down the back straight towards the 200 metre mark. Remember, this is 2 laps of the track, so they will hear the bell that will signal them 1 lap left.
And in the women's race, it's the Southwest at the moment who leads Scotland. Dwar Shea, lifetime best set last year of 2 minutes 39.18. Shelby Watson has clocked 2:39.6 in her first season. The Scottish athlete, a member of the Red Star Club. But here come the men across the line. 64.45 at the bell.
So personal best for Laberoy stands at 1:51. So it's really turning into a slight tactical battle here between the two athletes there. Isaac Towers just on his wheel at the moment.
So now in the women's race, as she reached the first 400 metres, it's Scotland's Shelby Watson who has gone well clear of the Southwest Dwar Shea.
Laberoy, who was third in the mini-marathon this year, so he's got great strength in distance. And at the moment, Isaac Towers, fresh from the Swansea IPC European Championships, looks as if he's not quite going to get there. What a great second lap there, 1:58. Both athletes, I believe, going inside 2 minutes. The pace definitely picked up in that final 200 metres.
And so round the bottom bend, just coming off the crown of the bend with 100 metres to go, it's Shelby Watson from the Red Star Club, proudly wearing the blue vest of Scotland. We saw some great wheelchair athletes from Scotland in Sheffield last year. Are we seeing another star of the future here in Shelby Watson? She crosses the line now. We'll bring you in time, Shelby, as soon as we can. And following her home. For the Southwest, she comes from the City of Plymouth Club. Dwar Shea.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the women's 200 metres. The medals will be presented by Neil Wood. The winner, the bronze medal, representing the South East, Hannah Williams. The winner of the silver medal, representing Scotland, Selena Henderson. Gold medalist, 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion, with a time of 23.95 seconds, representing the Midlands, Charlotte McLennigan. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists.
So update from the women's shot. That was Emily Ball with her 6th and final round effort to close out the competition. She's in the bronze medal position with her first round effort of 13 metres. No, I'm sorry, she improved 13 metres 37 to 13 metres 42 in round 3. She's been in that bronze medal position, I believe, since the opening round. In silver medal position with a best of 13 metres 77 in the second round, the Northeast Tony Buckingham. But nobody has been able to better the opening effort of Divine Oladipo of the Southeast. Her 13 metres 89 looks to have taken gold. We wait official confirmation of that women's shot.
So we are stood by where the medal ceremonies take place with a very special VIP. It's a Mr. Jason Gardner, 2004 gold medalist, I do believe, as well as 4 times European 60-metre champion. Fantastic record to have. But Jason, not about you today, it's about these athletes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a real privilege for me to be here, see the next generation. Just yesterday, fantastic opening ceremony, seeing all the athletes, out there in the middle, just thinking, right in front of my eyes are our future Olympic and Paralympic heroes. And it's quite a special thing to think about that.
And what's been your highlight so far of the event?
Well, of course, this is my home. Athletics is a fantastic place. And in fact, this has special memories for me. I won the British Championships here, Olympic Trials 2004, and backed it up in 2005. And in 2002, I watched my teammates cross the line at the Commonwealth Games, winning the 4x100 metres, beating the Jamaicans. So a very special place for me, but of course, as you said, it's about the next generation and some fantastic hurdles races and 200-metre runs there as well.
Sainsbury's have piled £128 million into these sort of events. How important is it for athletes that they get to compete today?
Yeah, I mean, like any big multi-sport event, it doesn't just happen. I mean, we've got the volunteers, the officials, the huge organisation, the school games organisers, and it costs money. So without the partnerships such as Sainsbury's, Sport England, Youth Sport Trust, and the Manchester City Council, it doesn't happen. So, you know, big credit and thank you to those people for giving these young people the opportunity to take part in a multi-sport environment, be exposed to what it's like at a major championships. I remember my first major championships with the Commonwealth Games, probably not the ideal place to make your mistakes, and this is going to set the future generation up for future success.
And the preparation that they go through today, what sort of process did you go through? And I'm sure these guys are very similar.
I think when I was a bit younger, I guess the biggest competition which I took part in at this age, at school age, was the English Schools Championships. And I remember travelling to Hull, such a long way away from my home in Bath, and thinking I was going to do really well because I used to win everything locally, and getting absolutely fresh. And not progressing beyond the semi-final stage was a real you know, disappointment for me, but that was, I guess, a turning point, because I went home fueled to work hard to come back and do better the following year, which I did. I picked up a bronze medal in the English Schools Championships. I never won the English Schools Championships, and I guess for, you know, for some of the athletes which might not quite have achieved what they wanted to over these championships, it doesn't mean to say you can't go on to do great things, because I did pick up, as you mentioned earlier on, numerous medals at the major games, such as Olympic, World Indoors, European Indoors, and Commonwealth Games.
Well, where we stood, you're talking about medals, is the medal ceremony. What is the pride like to stand on that top podium there?
I don't think there's any greater feeling when you've worked really hard, and even though athletics can be a very individual sport, you do have a great support team of people which are helping you to be the best that you can be, and to stand on top of the rostrum, knowing all that hard work, the dreams, the dedication, the upsets, you know, finally comes together and you get it right. And these memories will be some of the best memories of these young athletes' careers, because I think no one never forgets what it's like to stand on top of the rostrum being crowned the best in the UK.
It's all about making memories and all about the future of these athletes as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Gardner.
So we can give an update on the women's long jump. They've completed 5 of 6 rounds. And at the moment, the leader is Eleanor Broom of the Midlands, who went out to 5.68 in round 2. The games record stands at 5.81, so one more jump there. She could well threaten that games record. Rachel Alexander of Scotland, currently in second, with a 5.57 fifth round jump. And at the moment, on her way, maybe potentially to a podium finish, representing the South East. That's Naomi Harriman, who went out to 5.48 in the 3rd round, but one final round to go in that women's long jump. Great to see Jason Gardner there, giving such a great bit of insight into his career progression. I remember that English journey back from Hull, because he actually ate my lunch on the way back.
And you can tell he's not from Hull, because the H in Hull is silent, and Jason very politely referred to it as Hull. Right, let's call in on the men's pole vault. The bar is at 370. Now we have Tom Dobbs with the best of 440, Nathan Gardner best of 442, Andrew Douglas best of 430, and Joel Leon Benitez heading towards the 5-metre mark with his best of 482 indoors, 471 outdoors. So it's not surprising that those athletes have yet to enter the competition, along with the fast improving talent of George Heppenstall, who's representing the North East, who's improved from 340 outdoors at the end of last season to 4 metres this. So a long way to go in this pole vault competition.
So in the ambulance discus going on in the throws cage in front of us. So currently leading Joshua Bain, who went out to 43.70 in the 5th round. And Robbie Carrick-Smith going out to 28.95 for 2nd. And William Baxter with 27.35 currently in 3rd. Next up on track will be the men's 3,000 metres. On the inside, representing the southeast, the Southern Under-17 champion, 6th in the English Schools Championships, 3rd in the English Schools Cross Country Championships, Alex Yee. Representing the northwest, silver medalist in the Mason Trophy, 9th from the England Under-17 Championships, Stanley Willis. Give a very warm welcome to the representing the Midlands, the English Schools champion. He literally won everything during the cross-country season, unbeaten as an under-17 in 2014, recently crowned the Youth Olympic gold medalist in a triathlon, Ben Dykstra. Representing Northern Ireland, the Northern Ireland and Ulster under-16, under-17 age group champions, 6th in SIAB cross-country championships, Christy Collin. Representing the Southwest, English Schools silver medalist, SIAB silver medalist, England under-17 silver medalist, Stephen Ferroni. Representing Scotland, the Scottish Schools champion who was 6th in SIAB, Scott McKay. And concluding our lineup, representing the Northeast, 5th in the Under-17 Championship, 7th in the Schools, Emil Corres. And they are our 7 athletes going this, the men's 3,000 metres, over to the starter. So the men's 3,000 metres are off over the 7.5 circuits of the track. Here's the Southwest athlete. That's Stephen Ferroni, who was 2nd in the English Schools this year, an 8:37 best, who is looking to challenge Ben Dykstra, who has been phenomenal this year. The tall figure sitting in 2nd place there, wearing the orange of the Midlands team, fresh from that phenomenal performance when taking the Youth Olympic gold medal in the triathlon. So no swimming today, no cycling today, just 7.5 laps at the track, and they could well threaten the games record. Robbie Farnham-Rose's 8:30.55 from 2010. These athletes already getting close to that, and actually Alex Yee, the Southwest athletes, actually ran inside that time with an 8:28.4 time this year. So he'll be wearing the white colours of the Southeast, and they are the 3 athletes that are in the top 3 positions at the moment.
News from the men's pole vault is that George Heppenstall has come into the competition with the bar at 380, clear at his 2nd attempt. Craig Moriarty came in at 3 metres 50, he's had 1 attempt at 380, and Andrew Douglas entering the competition with the bar at 380, clear at his 1st attempt.
And coming down, they will see 6 laps to run. So another full circuit before we get a kilometre split. If they're looking to run 8:30, then it's 2:50 a kilometre, and we're looking at 68-second lapping the whole way. And at the moment, it looks like a very healthy pace at the front. In the yellow singlet of Southwest, Stephen Ferroni has been 2nd across the board this year in the English Schools SIAB and the England Under-17 Championship. So I'm sure he would love to be on the top spot of the podium this year in the school games.
And back to the pole vault for a moment, because it looks as if Craig Moriarty, who has a best of 380, he's had 2 unsuccessful attempts at that height. So the Scottish Schools, Scottish Under-17 champion, who's improved from 3 metres 40 last year to 380 this year, is in Last Chance Saloon.
So here our 3,000 metre runners are going to come down towards the 1 kilometre mark. Remember, we're looking at a time around 2:50 for championship record pace. And it's 2:51.78, so just a fraction outside record pace after 2.5 laps. But Ben Dykstra looks very relaxed in 2nd place, and behind him, the fastest man in the field, Alex Yee, who took a bronze medal in that English Schools Cross Country Championships back in March, and is currently in 3rd place in the race as it goes down towards the 1200 metre mark.
And unfortunately, Craig Moriarty for Scotland bows out of the competition at 3 metres 80, so not able to clear his lifetime best height, which he set at the Scottish Schools Championship. So his competition over. But plenty more to come in that men's pole vault. We hope to see that bar go up towards the 5 metre mark. Now back to the track, back to James, and this 3,000 metres.
4 laps, a mile to run, and they came through us in front of the commentary box in around about 4 minutes. So I expect the pace to pick up in the second half as they just go past the halfway mark now in around about 4:18, 4:19. So it has dropped slightly from that earlier pace, but there is still 5 athletes in that group, and also in there Emil Karis, and the athlete wearing the maroon of the Northwest, that will be Stanley Willis, 2nd in the Mason Trophy this year. So nothing to choose between those first 5 athletes. And when they come back past us again, they will see 3 to run.
Looks as if the men's Amiens discus has concluded. A big throw from the F37 category athlete, Josh Bain. His best, 43 metres 70. Robbie Carrick-Smith a put of 28 metres 95. William Baxter, 27.35. 25 metres 03 for Mameneus Panagiotis. And Ben Holmes, 14 metres 22. But that event will be decided on points because it was a mixed category event.
So the next split we get in this 3,000 metres will be the 2 kilometre mark. That indicates 5 laps have been run, and they're around about 50 metres from hitting that. And it looks as if Emil Karis might have moved in to try and challenge at the front. And they've gone through in 5:48.95, so a 2:57 second kilometre, so the pace has dropped slightly. And now it looks as if 4 athletes are starting to break clear. And they seem to have detached Stanley Willis from the Northwest. As they come down, they will see 2 laps to run. That's 800 metres. So let's make some noise, Manchester. Let's get behind these athletes here. It's the Northeast athlete at the front. That's Emil Karis. And the long-time leader, that's Stephen Ferroni now. Relegated back to 3rd place with Dijkstra on his shoulder. Almost getting ready to pounce in that orange singlet. A sub-4 minute 1500 metre runner this year with 3:56.5, as I said, unbeaten by an under-17 across any discipline this year. Absolutely a phenomenal power across the cross-country season, and translating that not only to track but also to triathlon. 600 metres to run as the Scottish athlete comes down in front of us, and he will see 2 laps to run. That's Scott McKay.
While in the pole vault, I can tell you that George Heppenstall, having cleared 380 at his 2nd attempt, cleared 4 metres, his lifetime best to date at his 1st attempt.
Here they come, guys. They're going to hear the bell. It's going to be 1 lap to run. There's still 4 athletes in this. And Alex Yee moving up. Dijkstra hits the front. They're going to need a sub-60 last lap if we're going to see a games record. The Northeast athlete there, Karis, is trying to chase Dijkstra and Yee as well, but it looks as if Dijkstra, with 300 metres to run, has a glance. He's got the strength, he's got the speed. And now trying to demonstrate that is Alex Yee in the white singlet, trying to give chase to Dijkstra. Coming down towards the 200 metres to run mark. The clock around about 8:02. So I think it's going to be just outside the game's record, but it's going to be a strong run nonetheless. Personal best of 8:33.58 for Dykstra this year. And here he comes, 100 metres to run. And look at this turn of speed here. Remember, spending lots of time on the bike, lots of time in the pool, but never forgetting where his real strength is. And he's going to get oh so close to the championship record. It's a sub-60 last lap, and he was within a 10th of the championship record. At one point, it didn't look on, a 28 last 200. Phenomenal speed in those legs, 356, 1500 metre speed in the legs. Congratulated by Alex Yee in second. Emil Karis there, and I think he would have got a big lifetime best in the bronze medal position. The Northern Ireland athlete there coming across the line. That's Christy Conlon. It was just the Scottish athlete, Scott McKay. What a great run there, what a great last lap. And just the 10th outside the championship record, Adrian.
An incredible last 400 metres. Kind of lap that Mo Farah might have quite been proud of, James.
Yeah, sub 60 seconds, and it didn't even look like he had, you know, reached his limit there. It looked like he could have gone again, maybe. And he really is a phenomenal talent for the future. Let's hope that he does a little bit more triathlon and maybe decides track might be his true love. So, Scottish athlete coming across the line here, that's Scott McKay. Well done, Scott.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the women's shot. The medals will once again be presented by the ever-present Neil Wood. The winner of the bronze medal, representing the Northwest, Emily Ball. The winner of the silver medal, representing the Northeast, Tony Buckingham. Gold medalist and 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion, with a best effort of 13 metres 89, representing the Southeast, Divine Oladipo. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists. The position in the medal tables currently, Southeast in third place, Midlands in second, and the leaders, the Northwest.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the women's long jump. The medals will be presented by Neil Wood. The winner of the bronze medal, representing the Northwest, Amy Williams. The winner of the silver medal, representing Scotland, Rachel Alexander. Gold medalist, 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion with a distance of 5 meters 68, representing the Midlands, Eleanor Broom. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists.
Well, it looks to me in the pole vault as if Tom Dobbs, with a best of 440, came into the competition at 4 metres and unfortunately had 3 unsuccessful attempts at that height. It looks too as if Andrew Douglas exited with the bar at 4 metres. The North-East George Heppenstall, clear as I said earlier, with his first attempt at 4 metres. Next on track, the women's ambulant 400 metres. And in lane 2, representing the Southwest. She claimed a silver medal in the under-18 women's race at the DSE Championships this year, Kelly Hutchins. And representing the Southeast, in lane 3, a multi-talented athlete, the MenCap 400-metre champion 2014, the INAS European Combined Events champion, Martina Barber. Representing the Northwest at those DSE Championships,
She took gold over 400 and 1500 metres. The Mencap 100-metre champion, Laura Rawlings. And completing the lineup in lane 5. The 2013 INAS World Championship 100-metre bronze medalist, 4x100-metre bronze medalist, Stephanie Moore. The women's ambulant 400. Hutchins in the yellow, Barber the southeast in the white. Martina Barber, the fastest in the field. She clocked 64.74 at the Mencap Championships to claim that gold medal, improving by some 2 seconds on her time from 2013. She's going well down that back straight. Stephanie Moore on the outside. The Chester Street athlete representing the North East here at the 2014 Sainsbury's School Games. She's clocked 68.09 this season. But it is Barber and Moore round the crown of the bend, and I think as they come off the crown of the bend, it'll be Martina Barber representing the South East who leads. She was the 2013 INAS World Championship combined event gold medalist. She followed that up this year by taking the European title as well. A huge range of events, and she's going to lead this field home in a time that is close to her personal best, 64.73. It could possibly be a personal best. We wait for official confirmation. It's the North East Stephanie Moore, the Chester Street athlete, who crosses the line next from Laura Rawlings. She's on home territory, she's a Trafford athlete, so she feels at home here in Manchester. And then Kelly Hutchins of the Southwest. Now once again, this event will be decided on points because we have multiple categories. Kelly Hutchins, T37, and then 3 T20 athletes, Martina Barber, Laura Rawlings and Stephanie Moore. So that was the women's ambulant 400 metres, and that was the multi-talented Martina Barber. Congratulations, Martina. So the North East's George Heppenstall has cleared a lifetime best of 4 meters 10. I described him as a rapidly improving talent. So he's set a lifetime best here at the school games, and he's had one unsuccessful attempt at 4 meters 20. We are still waiting for Joel Leon Benitez to come into the competition. The Southeast Nathan Gardner came in at 4 meters 10, clear at his second attempt. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the women's 800-meter wheelchair. The medals will once again be presented by Neil Wood. The winner of the silver medal, representing the Southwest, Dua Shea. Gold medalist and 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion. Representing Scotland, Shelby Watson. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists. And centre field. Next up, the men's discus. Representing the Northeast, the English schools, the England under-17 and the Northern under-17 champion, George Armstrong. Representing the Northwest, the Greater Manchester Schools champion, Northern under-17 silver medalist, Charlie Heddock. Representing the Midlands, fourth at the English schools, the Midland under-17 champion, Jonathan Briggs. Representing Scotland, the Scottish schools silver medalist, Andrew McClune. Representing Northern Ireland, the Irish under-18 and the Ulster schools champion, Andrew Barclay. Representing the South East, the London schools champion, Nathan Fergus. And representing the Southwest, the English schools and the England under-17 silver medalist, Patrick Swan. The competitors in the men's discus.
Next up on track will be the men's 400 metres ambulance. In the lane 2, representing the Northeast, fourth in the Tartan Games this year, Benjamin Heflin. In lane 3, representing the Southeast, sixth in the England Under-17 Championships, Jack Gladman. In lane 4, representing the Southwest, silver medalist in the England Under-17 Championships, he's gone sub 60 seconds with 59.34, Adam Wilson. In lane 5, representing Scotland, the winner of the Tartan Games, 5th in the 200 metres here last year, Ross Patterson. And concluding our lineup in lane 6, representing the Northwest, 3rd in the Tartan Games, the winner of the 1500 metres here in 2013, Ewan Waite. And they are our 5 athletes going in this, the men's 400 metres ambulant, over to the starter. So, athletes away, 1 lap of the track, they'll be running in lanes. Looks like a good start in lane 4, Adam Wilson in the gold of the Southwest. Remember, this again is an event that will be accumulating on points. So Adam, for example, running in the T20 category, up against athletes like Jack Gladman and Ross Patterson that are competing in the T38 categories. Benjamin Heflin in the T36 and Ewan Waite in the T37. So we'll be looking out for time, especially if they clock personal best. It could well obviously mean an increase in the point scoring, but the first across the line won't necessarily mean that the top spot on the podium. So let's make some noise, let's bring them home. Remember, the times will give them a point. It's between making the podium and not. And he has already gone sub 60 seconds this year on a number of occasions. It's been very close, 59.61. And the Scottish athlete there chasing down Ross Patterson, chasing down the Southwest athlete Adam Wilson. So a super strong bit of running there. And we'll wait for the officials to put those times into the computer as Benjamin Heflin coming down towards the line of 76.77 personal best. He could well be within that as well, so we'll wait for an official result. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the men's 3,000 metres. The medals will be presented by Jeanette Quatchi, Olympian and athlete mentor. The winner of the bronze medal, representing the Southwest, Stephen Ferroni. The winner of the silver medal, representing the Northeast, Emil Karras. I think there's a delay in the medal presentation in that men's 3,000 metres. There has been an updated result in the commentary box, and so we will delay it and wait until we get the correct information. So we may need to get Stephen Ferroni to presentation as well. So next up in the field will be the combined men and women's seated shot. Competing for the Northwest. She's already taken a gold medal in the seated discus here. It's Jade Mullin. And another gold medalist from these championships in the men's seated shot, representing the Southwest, Gareth Picking. And they are two athletes competing in the next field event. That is the combined men's and women's seated shot. Can we please put a call out to the track referee?
Okay, so we're sat near the media centre in the medal ceremony here, just whilst we wait for proceedings to get back underway. Now what we thought we'd do for you spectators out there with all the ambulant contestants today, and you hear all these T20s, the T37s, etc. I've heard them all mentioned, but I'm not too sure what they mean myself. Well, Sam Ruddock, Paralympian himself, is sat next to me now. He's going to help explain these. So Sam, let's go through and roughly how the T classifications work first of all.
Well, we'd start with the track event. So the T10s, even though there aren't any here today, they're the visually impaired classifications. The T20s, those are for athletes with either a learning disability or mental difficulties. So those are those classifications. The T10s and the T20s tend to be the faster athletes on the track because they don't have really any muscular or physical impairment when it comes to limbs. Then there are the T30s, and when we talk about these numbers being 10s, 20s and 30s, they go up in severity, or they go down in severity. So you have, say for example, a T34 athlete is a seated wheelchair athlete, and then you have my classification, which is T35. That's the next classification up, but it's the less severe disability. It's a less severe version of that disability, if that makes sense. So 35 is cerebral palsy in the lower limbs. A 36 athlete would be a 37 is a hemiplegic, so cerebral palsy all down one side, and you have the T38, and that's the least severe form of cerebral palsy. So the higher the number, the less severe the disability, and then we go to the T40s, and that's amputees either below the knee, above the elbow, below the elbow, and that can also be for athletes with all four limbs but with a slight deficiency. And then you go to T50s. That's paraplegics, spinal cord injuries, etc. And that's also the same for the field as on the track. So typically, when you look at it on the track, the T10s and the T20s are the faster athletes, whereas the T30s and the T40s have muscular difficulties, spasticity, and for the amputees, they have to compensate for either a blade or a limb deficiency. So, yeah.
Smashing, thanks very much, Sam. We'll explain about how the point system works, but for now, there's a very useful insight from into how the T classifications and what they mean.
Next up on track, the women's 200 metres. In lane 2, representing them, clocked a personal best in 2012 of 37.77, Eleanor Hubbard. In lane 3, representing the Northeast at the IAAS World Championships this year. She was third in the 100 metres. Amy Carr. And completing the lineup for the Southeast in lane 4, She finished second at the IPC Grand Prix in Switzerland this season in a lifetime best of 31.52. Amy Waring, the women's Ambulance 200. So we are up and running in this women's Ambulance 200 on the outside. The fastest woman in the field wearing the white vest of the Southeast. Stevenage and North Harts athlete. She's clocked 31.52 this year. Amy Carr of the Northeast, 33.6. In 2013, 32.68. So little to choose between Amy Carr of the Northeast and Amy Waring of the Southeast on paper, but it is Waring coming away from the Northeast's Amy Carr, the Middlesbrough AC Mandale athlete, 32.89 as Eleanor Hubbard for the Midlands crosses the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the men's 800 metres wheelchair. The medals will be presented by Jeanette Quatshi, Olympian and athlete mentor. The winner of the silver medal, representing the Southeast, Dylan Laberoy. Gold medalist, 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion with a time of 1 minute 58.74 seconds, representing the Northwest, Isaac Towers. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists.
So, in the men's pole vault, it has come down to a head-to-head to decide gold and silver between Nathan Gardner, the English Schools and England Under-17 bronze medalist, and the English Schools and England Under-17 gold medalist, Joel Leon Benitez. Nathan Gardner cleared 450 at his third attempt. The bar is now at 460. Leon is cleared 450 at his first attempt. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the ambulant boys discus. The medals will once again be presented by Jeanette Quache. The winner of the bronze medal, representing the Midlands, Panagiotis Mamouneis. The winner of the silver medal, he represents the North East, William Baxter. Gold medalist and 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion, representing the South East, with a best mark of 43 meters 70, Josh Bain. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists.
Next up on track is the Amblin 200 metres for men. In lane 2, representing the North East, the Northern Under-20 champion, Zach Shaw. In lane 3, representing the Southwest, third in the IWAS World Junior Games, James Arnott. In lane 4, representing the Midlands, it's his first year in athletics, he's already ran 12.84 seconds, Douglas Stilgo. In lane 5, representing the Southeast, second in the IWAS World Junior Games, fifth in the Sainsbury's Anniversary Games, Carl Powell. In lane 6, representing Scotland, competing for Scotland in the Commonwealth Games, Lewis Chow. And competing on lineup in lane 7, representing the Northwest, seventh in the IWAS World Junior Games, Sean Burrows. That's our lineup in the men's Amblin 200 metres. So in a way, first time in asking, a good start by Zach Shaw on the inside. Remember, he took the 100 metres earlier today in the race, but actually ended up second on points, so he'll be looking to put a fast time in here. Remember, this is another event against classifications. James Arnott in the Southwest colours, and also going very well in the Southeast colours, that's Carl Powell, very tight on the line. I think Powell got it from Shaw, but again, remember, all these times as the Scottish athlete crossing the line, that was Lewis Clow, who took a bronze medal earlier today in the 100 metres Amblin on points. So we'll wait for those times to be put in the magic computer to generate the points to see who our medalists are. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the men's 3,000 metres. The medals will be presented by Mr. Neil Wood of the Mile Carrion Athletics Club. The winner of the bronze medal, representing the Southwest, Stephen Ferroni. The winner of the silver medal, representing the Northeast, Emil Karras. Gold medalist in 2014, Sainsbury's School Games champion in a time of 8 minutes, 30.63 seconds, representing the Midlands, Ben Dykstra. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists.
Well, news from the men's pole vault is that Nathan Gardner cleared 4 metres 50 at his third attempt. A lifetime best. He came into the competition with a best of 4 metres 42, but he had 3 unsuccessful attempts at 4 metres 60. So takes silver, the only competitor left in the competition with the bar at 4 metres 70. He's cleared 4 metres 71 outdoors, 482 indoors. He'll shortly be taking his third attempt at this height. It's the Midlands athlete, Joel Leon Benitez.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the Ambulance Discus for women. And the medals will be presented by Mr. Neil Wood. The winner of the bronze medal, representing the Northeast, Sophie Merricks. The winner of the silver medal, representing the Northwest, Anna Nicholson. Gold medalist, 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion with a distance of 21 metres 49, representing the Southeast, Amy Waring. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists.
Well, that was the conclusion of the 5th round in the men's discus, and unfortunately a no-throw for Patrick Swan. Now, Manchester, I want you to make some noise. George Armstrong is asking you to make some noise. He is the competition leader, and in the 4th round, he threw 59 metres 16 to better Nick Percy's games record from 2011 of 57 metres 20. And another big throw from the Leeds City athlete, taken English schools, Northern under-17 and England under-17 gold, and he's going to claim Sainsbury's School Games gold for a clean sweep and make a successful defence of his title. Some season. On the far side, the top of the back straight, the next track event, the men's 1500 metres. Lining up on the inside, representing Southeast, Schools silver medalist, Southern under-17 champion, Chris Cohen. Then representing the Southwest, the Somerset Schools 1500 metre champion, English Schools 1500 metre steeplechase silver medalist, Archie Walton. Representing the Midlands, the Leicester and Rutland Schools champion, English Schools finalist, Sam Stevens. And then representing the Northeast, the English Schools champion, England under-17 silver medalist, Markin Lonsdale. And alongside him, an athlete who has had an absolutely tremendous season. He took the England under-17 1500 metre and 3000 metre titles, and in that 1500 metres he set a new Scottish record which had stood for 27 years, clocking 3:52.46. He's the pride of Scotland, the pride of Edinburgh AC, Josh Kerr. Representing Northern Ireland, the Ulster Schools silver medalist, Ronan O'Frill. And completing the lineup, representing the Northwest, he represented Lancashire Schools and the English Schools. He took the Lancashire Schools and Lancashire County title, Chris Durney. The men's 1500 metres. So it's Kerr in the white vest, black shorts, white shoes, who moves immediately to the front of the field. Lonsdale will be in the black of the Northeast. So coming through to complete 300 metres, and it's Kerr at the front of the field. Lonsdale tracking him. They were first and second at the England under-17 championships. There's little to choose between them on paper. Lonsdale has clocked 3:52.9 this season, the tall figure in the black vest. Tracking in the white vest, Kerr, who's clocked 3:52.46. But at Bedford, it was Kerr. 65.9 at 400 metres.
And nothing to choose between the 6 athletes here. 1500 metres is so much about tactics and positioning. As they come down, they see 800 metres to go. That 65-second first lap was outside 4-minute pace. And with the likes of Kerr that have run 3:52 this year, that is well within their comfort zone. But that does suggest that the pace is going to pick up as they come down now with 2 on the score chart, 2 to go.
So it's Chris Cohen, the Tonbridge athlete, representing the South East, the English Schools silver medalist, who leads from Scotland's Josh Kerr. Markin Lonsdale in 3rd place, the orange vest of the Midlands, Leicester Coritanian, Sam Stevens, English Schools finalist. 2 minutes 14.3. And that is the cue for the Scottish athlete, Josh Kerr.
Well, that was a 68-second lap there, so the pace dropped even more. So something's going to happen at some point. Someone's going to lose patience. And at the moment, I'm looking out for the likes of Malcolm Lonsdale and also Josh Kerr, obviously fresh from that England under-17 and Scottish record. So absolutely phenomenal performance there to take the title and take that long-standing record. Let's make some noise, guys. They're going to come down, they're going to hear the bell, and they've got 550 metres to run.
Chris Cohen has clocked 356.31, but he's moved back through the field, and at the bell, 3:03.04, and it is the Welsh athlete Josh Kerr. The Midlands athlete Sam Stevens having a very good run, but Martin Lonsdale latched onto the back now. Of the Midlands athlete, the Leicester Coritanian Sam Stevens, Kerr at the front. Are Stevens and Lonsdale simply biding their time, or is Kerr controlling this from the front of the field? 200 metres to go. It's still Josh Kerr, and he's now kicked. He's pressed the accelerator. Lonsdale now moves into second place, chasing Kerr. 100 metres to go. Can Kerr hold off the late charge of Lonsdale? It's Lonsdale coming down the outside. Kerr from Lonsdale. The England under-17 1-2. The school games 1-2. And a very, very good run from the Midlands athlete, Sam Stevens. 3:58.67. Good battle, guys.
And that was a 55 last 400 metres there. 3:03 at the bell, 55 for that last lap. And around about 26 seconds for that last 200. So great closing speed there. And he banged his chest. I'm sure a very proud Scotsman there. And taking the gold medal for Scotland. And that will add towards their team medal tally. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the men's ambulance 200 metres. The medals will be presented by Mr. Neil Wood. The winner of the bronze medal, representing the South East, Carl Powell. The winner of the silver medal, representing the North East, Zach Shaw. Gold medalist and 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion in a time of 25.09 seconds, scoring 763 points from the Northwest, Sean Burrows. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists.
say that. It's alright.
Next up on track, the women's 1500 metres. On the inside, representing Scotland, the Scottish Schools champion, 5th in SIAB, 5th in the England Under-17 Championships, Hannah Anderson. Representing the Northwest, silver medalist in the English Schools, 2nd in SIAB, 3rd in the English Schools cross country, Rosie Johnson. Representing the Northeast, 1st in the Northern Counties, 5th in the English Schools, Katie Waugh. Representing the Midlands, 6th in the English Schools, Megan Humphreys. Representing the Southeast, the English Schools champion, the SIAB champion, silver medalist in the English Schools cross country, and also SIAB, it's Sabrina Sinha. Representing the Southwest champion, 4th from the English Schools Championships, Gemma Shepherd. And completing our lineup, representing Northern Ireland, 3rd in the Ulster Schools Championship, Ophi McSheffrey. That is our lineup, the 7 athletes going in this, the women's 1500 metres. So away, 3 3/4 laps of the track. Just saw a fantastic race in the men's race, coming down to a phenomenal last lap to take the gold medal to Scotland through Josh Kerr. And this now the women's, the games record, Jessica Judd, 4:18.18. And we have an athlete in Sabrina Sinha who has run 4:19.5 this year, and also Rosie Johnson, the fastest in the field with 4:15.3 this year. But at the moment, as they come around to complete 200 metres, it looks a tactical affair with nothing to choose between the 7 ladies on the track. Guys, let's make loads of noise as they come down. They've got 3 to run. And it's the leader at the moment, wearing the maroon vest of the Northwest. That's Rosie Johnson, the fastest in the field, content to be at the front, but not really doing anything with the pace. And on the shoulder, watching out, South East is Sabrina Sinha. But as we see, there is nothing to choose between them. And at the pace at the moment, it won't threaten any of them or their lifetime best at the moment as they come down to take the 400-metre mark. And 78.3, the timekeeper up with us in the commentary box. Very grateful to him and all of our volunteers today. They have done a fantastic job throughout what has been a long programme, but I'm sure you'll agree, an absolutely successful and very worthwhile programme. So there is 3 laps on the board, but when they come down, there'll be 2 to run. So as they come down, it's going to be surely a break in the pace. As the runners come down, they've not really increased the pace on this lap. And it's still the fastest lady in the field, Rosie Johnson, who leads them past the grandstand. So, Northwest is Rosie Johnson in the maroon singlet. Moving up, the Southwest athlete, that's Gemma Shepherd, the Southwest champion, 4th in the English Schools, so she would want to go one better to try and make this school games podium here as they're going to come down and reach the 800-metre mark. 2:33.5, and there are now 5 athletes going clear. So that was a 75-second lap, so an increase in pace, but still not a dramatic increase in pace there. And it is the Southwest athlete, that's Gemma Shepherd. So a 4:29 personal best, and she's decided to start asking some questions. She opens up a 2-3 meter lead as they come down to the 1,000 meter mark. So this will be the bell lap. They've got 450 meters, and it is Shepherd with Johnson just moving onto her shoulder. The Northeast athlete there, that's also Kate Waugh. 3:28.11 on the clock. We saw a phenomenal last lap in the men's 1,500 meters with 5 athletes all together. This really is going to turn into a burn-up in the last 300 meters, and it's still the Southwest athlete wearing the gold, leading Gemma Shepherd. Remember, trying to go one better than the English schools, where she took fourth at the moment. She's asking all the questions. And moving on the inside is the Northeast athlete, that's Kate Waugh, the Northern champion, 5th in those English schools. And now it looks as if there's been a break for gold, and it could be Kate Waugh who's asked the questions of them all now, with 120 meters to run. A personal best of 4:31, so heading towards a victory if she can hold on, as the Southeast athlete, Sabrina Schinner. And this is a fantastic last lap, and she's turned the tables, 5th in the English schools, and she's now the Sainsbury's 2014 School Games 1,500 metre champion. Kate Waugh there, what a great last 200 metres. And the clock stopping at 4:35.52 as the Northern Ireland athlete there crossing the line. What a great finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the women's ambulant 200 metres. The medals will again be presented by athlete mentor Sam Ruddock. The winner of the bronze medal, representing the Northeast, Amy Carr. The winner of the silver medal, representing the Southeast, Amy Waring. Gold medalist and 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion in a time of 41.550, accumulating 583 points, Eleanor Hubbard. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the men's seated shot. The medals will once again be presented by Sam Ruddock. Gold medalist and 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion, representing the Southwest, Gareth Pickham. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists. And I just wonder, with Sam Ruddock making those presentations, whether it is one Paralympian putting medals round the neck of future Paralympians. That'd be a good thought.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the women's seated shot. And the medals will again be presented by Sam Ruddock, 2012 Paralympian and athlete mentor. Gold medalist, 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion, with a distance of 4 meters 41, representing the Northwest, Jade Mullin. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalist.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony. For the men's pole vault, Sam Ruddock once again doing the honours for us. The winner of the bronze medal, representing the North East, George Heppenstall. The winner of the silver medal, representing the Southeast, Nathan Gardner. Gold medalist and 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion, representing the Midlands with a clearance at 4 meters 16, Joel Leon Benitez. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists. And on the far side of the track, on the back straight, the next field event, the men's and women's ambulant long jump. And introducing first of all the competitors in the men's event. Representing the Northwest, lifetime best set this year of 3 meters 41, Ewan Waite. Representing the Northeast, he took gold at the DSE Championships in the under-16 men's event with a new lifetime best of 4 meters 67, Joe Gray. And representing the Midlands, gold medalist at these games in 2011, the MENCAP under-20 champion 2014, Robert Pearsall. And the competitors in the women's competition. Representing the Northeast, the Northern under-20 silver medalist this year, Paige Watkin-Drury. And we've seen her running on the track very successfully, representing the Southeast, the MENCAP gold medalist, INAS European heptathlon gold medalist, Martina Barber. And the last of the competitors, representing the Northwest, a silver medalist at these games in 2011, the MENCAP silver medalist this year, Chloe Knight. The ambulant men's and women's long jump.
Next event in the field will be the women's high jump. Jumping for the Midlands, the silver medalist in the English schools, second in Siam, Hannah Tapley. For Northern Ireland, the Ulster schools champion, first in the Irish schools, Phoebe Tan. Jumping for the Northeast, the English schools champion, the Siam champion, Abby Ward. For the Northwest, 8th in the English schools, she's a combined athlete, a combined events athlete, Janae Ward. Competing for Scotland, the Scottish schools champion, 5th in Siam, Amy Gullen. And completing our lineup from the Southwest, the Southwest champion, 4th in the English schools, a personal best of 1 meter 75, Adora Chigbo. And that are our 6 jumpers in the women's high jump.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the men's 1500 meters. Sam Braddock once again doing the honours for us. The winner of the bronze medal, representing the Midlands, Sam Stevens. The winner of the silver medal, representing the Northeast, Markim Lonsdale. Gold medalist and 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion in a time of 3 minutes 58.7. He represents Scotland. Josh Kerr. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists.
So the opening height in the women's high jump is at 155. So a couple of athletes having failures at that first, and one athlete, Janae Ward, is clear, the Northwest athlete, clear at her first attempt. The game's record held by Morgan Lake, who took 2 gold medals in the World Junior Championships out in Oregon recently. And one of them was in the high jump, and she took the record here last year in the school games, taking the record off Katerina Johnson-Thompson. So they are the quality of athletes that are taking part in the Sainsbury's school games in the last few years in that high jump. And wouldn't it be great to see the 182 high jump record increased by one of our athletes out there today.
Early stages of the men's ambulance long jump. In the first round, Ewan Waite, 3 meters 42. Joe Gray, Joe Gray, 4 meters 72. He opens up with a lifetime best, bettering the 4 meters 67 he cleared at the DSE Championships where he claimed gold. Nice one, Joe. And then Robert Pearsall opened up with 4 meters 84. He's been in excess of 5 meters this season. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the men's discus. The medals will again be presented by the hard-working Sam Ruddock. The winner of the bronze medal, representing the Southwest, Patrick Swan. The winner of the silver medal, representing Northern Ireland, Andrew Barkley. Gold medalist, 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion with a new Games record of 59 meters 16. He represents the Northeast, George Armstrong. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists. Well, very consistent long jumping from Robert Pearsall. Rather uncannily, he jumps 4 meters 84 in the first round and 4 meters 84 in the second round. So the men into the third round of that ambulant long jump.
Next up on track will be the women's 4x100 meter relay. In lane 1 will be the Northwest team, led off by Holly Williamson. In lane 2 will be Scotland, led off by Gina Weisberg. In lane 3 will be the Southwest, led off by Jade Simpson. Lane 4, Northern Ireland, led off by Caitlin Maguire. In lane 5 will be the Southeast, led off by Hannah Williamson. In lane 6 will be the Midlands, led off by Emily Boucher. Including our lineup, in lane 7 will be the Northeast team, led off by Jane Phenom. And that are our 7 teams in this, the women's 4x100 meter relays. Over to the starter. So away, first time, and great noise in the stadium. This is the ultimate team event, over 1 lap of the track, 4 athletes. A combination of speed and coordination as they deliver the batons between east. It's the Southeast going down the back straight, a great change in the first transition. The record stands at 46.44 by the Midlands back in last year's school games. It's still the Southeast being chased by the Midlands, who are the record holders. And on that third leg, Ella Barrett for the Midland team. She's already got a gold medal from these championships now into the home straight. The Southeast and the Midland team, Charlotte McLanigan has already had a gold medal from today. 46.90. What a great race. The Midlands from the Southeast. And we'll clean up who took the bronze medal and obviously wait for the official results to come up from those officials over at the changeover zones as well. With the clock stopping at 46.90 unofficially, and obviously unofficially, the first team across the line there were the Midlands.
And now, to the field, the women's discus. In the yellow vest, representing the Southwest, England under-17 bronze medalist, the reigning English schools champion, Sophie Merritt. Representing the Midlands, English schools finalist, Southern under-17 bronze medalist, Louisa Chandler-Edmond. In the green, representing Northern Ireland, the Ulster Schools and Northern Ireland and Ulster under-17 champion, Emma Henderson. Representing the North East, English Schools bronze medalist, reigning Northern under-17 champion, Gemma Ibbotson. Representing the South East, English Schools silver medalist, the England under-17 gold medalist, Sophie Mace. Representing the North West, the Northern Senior Women's Champion, Jenny Pyatt. And completing the line-up for Scotland, the Scottish Under-17 and Scottish Schools Champion, England Under-17 silver medalist, Dion Mill. Well, some line-up for this women's discus.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the women's 1500 metres. The medals will be presented by Mr. Neil Wood. The bronze medal, representing the Southwest, Gemma Shepherd. Winner of the silver medal, representing the Southeast, Sabrina Sinha. And gold medalist and 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion in a time of 4 minutes 35.51 seconds, representing the Northeast, Katie Woff. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists.
And on the infield, at the bottom bench, the men's shot. Representing the Midlands, English Schools silver medalist, Dan Cartwright. Representing Scotland, so far a clean sweep of the titles, the Scottish Schools, the Scottish Under-17 and the England Under-17 champion, George Evans. Representing the Southwest, Somerset Schools champion, English Schools finalist, Matthew Trickey. Representing the Northwest, the English Schools champion, William Knight. Representing the Northeast, his first full competitive season. He's claimed bronze at the English Schools and England Under-17 championships, Robbie Shaw. And representing Northern Ireland, the Ulster Schools champion, Matt Dalton. And completing the lineup, he represents the Southeast, fourth at the English Schools championships, the reigning Southern Under-17 champion, David Olajiga. Your competitors in the men's shot. Well, just very quickly to that ambulance long jump. Joe Gray in the men's ambulance long jump opened up with 4m72, personal best. He improved that in the third round to 4m76 and then jumped exactly the same distance, 4m76, in the fourth round. So he came into the competition never over 4m70, his best 4m67, and 3 times he's gone over 4m70. So he's having a great competition over on the far side of the arena on the back straight.
So the women's high jump, the bar is at 163, and there are 4 athletes clear at that: Hannah Tapley, Abby Ward, Janae Ward, and also Dora Chigbo. 4 athletes clear, with 2 athletes with 2 more attempts at that height of 1m63.
We are in the early stages of the women's discus. In fact, in the first round, Sophie Mace has just taken her first round throw. The best effort so far is Sophie Merritt's opening mark of 39m01. Gemma Ibbotson for the Northeast, 37.39. And Sophie Mace's effort, I believe, about to come up on the scoreboard. Sophie is followed in to the circle by the Halton and Frodsham athlete representing the Northwest, Jenny Pyatt.
Next up on track, the men's 4x 100-meter relay. In lane 1 will be the Midland team, led off by Dominic Bunham. In lane 2 will be Northern Ireland, led off by Ben Fisher. Lane 3 will be the Southwest team, led off by Adam Jones. In lane 4 will be the Northwest team, led off by Callum Shaw. In lane 5 will be the Southeast team, led off by Remichael Miller. Lane 6 will be Scotland, led off by Drew McIntyre. And completing the lineup in lane 7 will be the Northeast team, led off by Ben Todd. There are 7 teams in this, the men's 4x 100-meter relay. Over to the starter.
On your mark,
So the second of our sprint relays are on the way. A very even start. And it could well be in lane 6, Scotland going well. All about the changeovers here. And it looks like the Northwest in the middle, in the maroon, also going well. Scotland, I think on the outside, that could well be the Northeast even. As they come round with the third changeover. And here they come. And it looks as if it's the Northeast on the outside, but it's the Midlands coming through on the inside. 42.31 outside, London's 41.25 record. Ryan Gorman in the Midland colours there. Flying through the field there in lane 1. And it was a battle in the end between lane 1 and lane 7. So how aware of each other they were, I'm not sure. But as he crossed the line, pure delight there of the Midland athlete. Ryan Gorman there, great win there for the Midlands.
Well, we're going back to the ambulance long jump, because in the men's event, Joe Gray jumping extremely well, and in the women's event, Martina Barber opened up with 4 meters 83, her best ever, 4 meters 57 from 2013. So that was a lifetime best. She then improved to 4 meters 88 in the third, and in the fourth has jumped 4 meters 93, moving towards that 5 meter mark. Huge improvement on a 2013 best, and an even bigger improvement on a 2014 season's best of 4 meters 44. Great effort over there from Martina Barber. And I've just been told that that jump of 4 meters 93 from Martina Barber puts her 6th in the world rankings. Nice one, Martina. If you would just have a look at the point at which you're passing or where you're sat or you're stood, if there is a black mobile phone near you, please hand it in to commentary. Just have a check down by your feet. Behind you, if you're in the seated area, a black phone has been lost.
Okay, so I'm trackside once again, this time with a man whose name you would have heard of quite often this afternoon and this morning, but maybe not know who he is. He's Neil Wood, he's the chairman of the Milo Carian Athletic Club. He's been handing out the majority of the medals throughout the day. Firstly, Neil, do you want to introduce yourself and what the Milo Carians are all about?
Yes, the Milo Carians were set up in 1930 to encourage young officers of the armed services to carry on with athletics once they graduated from the military colleges. Otherwise, they'd probably been smoking, drinking and chasing women. So this wasn't actually followed through, but nevertheless, the club has been going on since 1930, to the extent that we produced some Olympic medalists in 1930 and 36, and 5 members of the Olympic team in 1948, including the team captain, Donald Finlay. Since then, we've not competed at that sort of level, but we are now a cross-country club, and we run in a series of races around London during the cross-country season.
Smashing, okay, and that's obviously the history of the Milo Carians. We'll come to today and today's athletes. Firstly, have you enjoyed today and everything that's gone on?
I've absolutely loved it. It's been so impressive to see the standard of competition and the effort that everybody's put into it.
Excellent stuff. And what sort of privilege is it to you to present the medals to the gold, the silver and the bronze today?
It's a tremendous privilege. I'm presenting medals to people who I know will be representing our country in future international events, and that is just something that I think anybody would want to do. So I've had a wonderful day.
Excellent, thank you very much, Neil Wood, chairman of the Milo Carrion Athletics Club. He's talking about the history of the club there, but also looking forward to the future of what hopefully the athletes you've seen today and what they could bring to British athletics in the future.
We're at the end of the second round in the women's discus, but not quite at the end of the second round. Jenny Pyatt has just taken her throw for the Northwest, and then into the circle will become Scotland's Dion Mill, the Moray Roadrunner. So they obviously throw as well as road running. And she opened up with 39 metres 98. To currently lead the competition. She's been well over 40 metres this season.
We can also give an update from the high jump. We have 5 athletes clear at 1 metre 66. So first time clearances for Hannah Tapley and Adora Chigbo going clear at 166. Then second time clearances for Phoebe Tan, Abby Wood and Janae Ward. So 5 athletes will go and attempt the next height, which I believe is 1 metre 69.
And we're waiting for Dion Mill's mark to come up. Is it 40 metres? It's round about that, but she opened up with a throw well in excess of 39. As Sophie Merritt comes into the circle.
Let's go with some team scores now after 50 events. In 7th place are Northern Ireland, and 6th place are Scotland, 5th are the North East, 4th are the South West team, 3rd are the South East team. The Northwest team are currently in 2nd, so that means a new leading team. Currently in the pole position are the Midlands.
Well, although that second round throw, Dion Mills headed towards the 40-metre mark, it was unfortunately a no throw. Sophie Merritt improves marginally to 39 metres 13 from 39.01 in the opening round. And in the ambulance long jump, the women's event, that is completed. And Martina Barber ends her competition with that fantastic new lifetime best of 4 metres 93. Paige Watkin-Drury jumped 4 metres 39. And Chloe Knight 4 metres. In the men's ambulant long jump, Ewan Waite finished with 3 metres 89. Joe Gray, new lifetime best of 4 metres 76. And Robert Pearsall, just short of his lifetime best of 5 metres 01. He finished with 4 metres 96. We go down to the far end of the arena, where the men's shot is taking place, and still leading. We're now into the 3rd round, and he's taking his 3rd round throw, but unfortunately it was a no throw. George Evans of Scotland leads the men's shot with 16 metres 78. 15 metres 89 from David Olajiga, good enough at the moment for the silver medal. And Dan Cartwright of the Midlands, currently in the bronze medal position, with a best of 15 metres 60. So he's heading towards his lifetime best, 15 metres 77 from Dan Cartwright this year, the Birchfield Harrier. Emma Henderson, representing Northern Ireland, I believe, next to throw. Sorry. Emma Henderson's throw coming up there on the board. It's Gemma Iverson next in the circle, the Northern Under-17 champion, English Schools bronze medalist. And it'll be Sophie Mace next to throw. 44 metres, 45, her best this season, to rank number 2 in the UK. And there is literally on paper 1 centimetre between Sophie Mace for the southeast, Sophie Merritt for the southwest. Merritt's best, 44 metres, 46, to rank her number 1.
Right, I'm in the main stand here on the athletics track. We've got just under 20 minutes till the next event of the day. And we're now sat with the swimming team, or the swimming competitors that are going to be swimming tomorrow. You can probably hear them, actually, if anything else. Now, what we're going to do is going to play with a game with, we'll play it with about 3 of them if we can. And that is half a minute to win it. We're going to do it as an inter-team competition between you guys. Basically, you get half a minute to name as many certain things within a subject category as possible. So we're going to give it a go. Now, as a swimming team, you won't have been here today. You've only just turned up. So we're going to give you half a minute to name as many different athletic sports that have been on this track and field today as possible. First of all, we'll start with you, madam. What's your name?
Darcy.
Excellent stuff, that's it. Right, you have half a minute, according to my watch, to name as many different athletic events as there has been today. We'll play it with your teammates as well, so that it's a matter of pride, okay? So we're going to go. You have half a minute to name as many athletic track and field events as there have been here today. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
High jump, long jump, discus, shot put, 4x1, 110 metre hurdles, 1500, 3000.
Up and out, guys.
Javelin, pole vault, 800, 200, 400. I've already said that. 4x4.
Right, that's 30 seconds there. Half a minute to win it. View score was 14 there. So now I'm going to climb a couple of rows up and speak to someone else who wants to. How about the coach here? He looks like he's ready to do it. So, half a minute to win it. You know the rules by now. Darcy got 14. So we're ready to go again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, coach, go.
4x100, 4x400, discus, high jump, pole vault, 4x300, triple jump, pole vault, hammer, 800 metres, 3,000 metres, steeplechase, 110 metre hurdles, 200 metres, 400 metres, shot put.
That's 30 seconds. Give your coach a round of applause. I don't think you did too bad there, did he? How many did he get there? He got 16, so he beat Darcy. Now, who wants to try and beat the coach? Who wants one more go? There's a man there with his hands straight up in the air. So this is the last one. Half a minute to win it. Firstly, sir, what's your name?
Joe Litchfield.
Joe, right, Joe, ready. Your coach got 16, Darcy got 14. So here we go again with your chance. Half a minute to win it in 3, 2, 1, go.
100 metre, 200 metre, 400 metre, 1500, 4x1 boys, 4x1 girls, 4x300, 4x400, high jump, shot put, hammer throw, javelin, pole vault, 800, javelin, javelin, steeplechase, 10,000, 5,000, high jump, I said that. Hurdles, 110 metres hurdles, 300.
Excellent stuff, that's half a minute there. Let's give Joe a massive round of applause there. And I can tell you, swing team here, that your inter-team Pride champion 2014 with 18 is Joe. Excellent stuff. Don't forget to tweet about the time you've had here. Use your phones and get on Twitter. Use your hashtags, your selfies, and hashtag 2014 SSG. Thanks very much, guys.
Well, in the women's discus, a few moments ago, we saw our first throw over 40 metres, 41 metres 50 from Sophie Mace. And that, at the moment, is good enough to put her into the gold medal position. As I say, the only one over 40 metres at the moment. And I think James has picked up a couple of personal bests in the high jump.
Yes, thanks, Adrian. The bar in the high jump now is at 1 metre 72. 5 athletes going clear at 1 metre 69. And on my records, I think it was an equal personal best for Phoebe Tan of Northern Ireland, and also a new lifetime best for Janae Ward of the Northwest. Both those athletes going clear in their third attempt at 1:69. And a first-time clearance at 1 metre 72 for Abby Ward of the Northeast, the English Schools and the SIAP champion, going clear first time at 1:72.
The men's shot put is now in the 5th round, the penultimate round. Dan Cartwright, currently in the bronze medal position with a best of 15 metres 60, has just taken his 5th round throw. He'll be followed into the circle by the competition leader, Scotland's George Evans. And the athlete currently in the silver medal position, David Olajiga, will close out the 5th round and the 6th round. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony. For the women's 400-metre ambulance, the medals will be presented by the exceptionally busy Neil Wood. The winner of the bronze medal, representing the North East, Stephanie Moore. The winner of the silver medal, representing the Southeast, Martina Barber. Gold medalist at 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion, representing the Southwest, in a time of 82.41, which equates to 547 points. Kelly Hutchins. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists. An update from the women's discus, Sophie Mace, 41 metres 50 in the third round, 43 metres 03 in the fourth.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the men's ambulance 400 metres. And the medals will be again presented by Neil Wood. The winner of the bronze medal, representing the Northwest, Ewan Waite. The winner of the silver medal, representing the Southeast, Jack Gladman. And gold medalist, 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion in a time of 60.50, scoring 531 points. Representing Scotland, Ross Patterson. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists. So let's go over to the high jump. We now have two athletes clear at 1.72 meters. And it's Adora Chigbo going clear at 1.72, as well as Abby Ward. So, and it looks like just two athletes left in there fighting it out to see who will be the Sainsbury's 2014 School Games gold medalist in the high jump.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the women's ambulant long jump. And I'm delighted to say that the medals will be presented by my co-commentator, the Director of Athletics, Cardiff Met, Welsh and GB International over 1,500 and 3,000 metres. Please welcome James Thie. The winner of the bronze medal, representing the Northwest, Chloe Knight. The winner of the silver medal, representing the Northeast, Paige Watkin-Drury. And that gold medalist and 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion, representing the Southeast, with a new lifetime best of 4 meters 93 that ranks her 6th in the world. Please greet Martina Barber. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists. And hopefully James is going to come back in alongside me. Next on track, our penultimate track event of these 2014 Sainsbury's School Games, the women's 4 by 300 metres, and in lane 1, in the green, Northern Ireland, the lead-off athlete Lois Hagan, representing the Southwest, the lead-off athlete Hannah McLean, in lane 3 in the distinctive orange vest, the Midlands, led off by Ella Barrett. In lane 4, the Northeast, their lead-off athlete Beth Pringle. In 5, the Southeast, lead-off athlete Chloe McCarthy. In lane 6, proudly wearing blue, Scotland, their lead-off athlete Caitlin Edgar. And completing the lineup, the Northwest, their lead-off athlete Naomi Ogbeta. Now you can expect a very strong start from the 300-metre champion. She's in the orange, Ella Barrett. She has gone off very, very hard in the white, Chloe McCarthy for the Southeast. But it is Barrett down that back straight. So they break from their lanes. And it's the Northwest in second place at the moment. Naomi Ogbeta having a very, very good leg for them. But Ella Barrett establishes a good lead for the Midlands on that first leg. And she hands over to Danelle Jansen van Rensburg for the Northwest. Chloe Essig-Bonner, she's now in second place as the Southeast, Michelle Hughes. Already a gold medalist, Michelle Hughes. Essig-Bonner, though, I think might come back and attack down that back straight, and she does just that. This might be a very, very well-judged leg from Chloe Essig-Bonner. She's now in the lead. It's the Northwest in the lead. Caris McCauley on this leg. From the Southeast and Midlands now have reclaimed third spot. It's Ellie Brazil on this leg for the Midlands. Southwest in fourth, Devon Bryan going for them. Izzy Ives in the white vest, trying to hunt down the Midlands athlete. But Caris McCauley now on the Southeast going to make a move round that top end. Into the final changeover, and it's the Northwest who still lead. McCauley handing over to Catherine Reid. Catherine Reid, is she on the glory leg? For the Midlands, it's Phoebe White. Can White do anything about the lead that the Northwest have? 200 metres to go. The Southeast, Emily Wood. Are the Midlands closing as they go round the bottom bend? Catherine Reid still holds the lead, the Southeast. Fighting strongly, Emily Wood off the bend. In the white vest, Midlands in orange, the Northwest in maroon. It's Reid who leads still, but the fast finishing Emily Wood cannot quite catch her. It's a win for the Northwest from the Southeast, from the Midlands, just outside the game's record. The clock stops 2:40.37, 2:40.11. The game's record set by the Southeast in the Olympic Stadium in 2012. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the men's ambulance long jump. It'll be Neil Wood once again making the presentation. The winner of the bronze medal, representing the Northwest, Ewan Waite. The winner of the silver medal, representing the Northeast, Joe Gray. Gold medalist at 2014 Sainsbury's School Games champion, representing the Midlands, with a jump of 4 metres 96, Robert Pearson. Manchester, let's celebrate our 2014 Sainsbury's School Games medalists. Well, we'll shortly come in about 5 minutes' time to our final track event, our final event of these 2014 Sainsbury's School Games. And it will be the men 4 by 400 metre competitors who will bring the curtain down on what has been a tremendous day of athletics here at the Regional Athletics Centre, Sport City, Manchester. James Thie and myself, Adrian Christmas, have thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. We thank you for your support. We thank all our volunteers, all our officials, and of course, our headline sponsors.
So just a quick update from that women's high jump that's just finished. 2 athletes went clear at 1 metre 72. Neither of the athletes went clear at 1 metre 75, so it went back on countback, and that was the number of attempts it took to clear 1 metre 72, and it was the 3rd time clearance, Adora Chigbo, but a 1st time clearance by Abby Ward, giving her the gold medal here today in the Sainsbury's 2014 School Games.
And James, I think also we need to extend our thanks to our terrific production team and Mike out amongst the crowd with the athlete mentors, getting the crowd support. Thank you to Great Big Events for managing and looking after James and I during the course of the day. Thank you, guys.
Right, Manchester, it's time for the final event of the day. So I want everybody, well, most of you are on your feet anyway, but for the final time, can everyone get on their feet and clap along, please? That's it, on your feet like these girls here. Come on, everybody follow suit. Madam at the front there showing everyone how to do it. Come on. Keep this going.
So next up on track is the final track event here of today's programme, the men's 4 by 400 metre relay. So in lane 1 will be the team Southeast, led off by Sam Talbot. Lane 2 will be the Midlands, led off by Ben Claridge. Lane 3 will be the Northwest, led off by James Lovell. Lane 4 will be the Northeast, led off by Samuel Day. Lane 5 will be the Southwest, led off by Joe Fugel. Lane 6 will be Northern Ireland, led off by Asheen O'Callaghan. And completing the lineup will be in lane 7, Scotland, led off by Lewis Brown. They are our 7 teams in this, the last track event of the athletics programme here at the Sainsbury's 2014 School Games. Over to the starter. So let's, oh, there we go. There is a callback. I was going to say make some noise, but we'll keep quiet, we'll wait and see what's happened. And we'll leave it up to our officials before we start the last track event of this programme.
And of course we have some individual medals left to present for field events. We'll obviously have the medals to present for the relays, and then the final presentation will be to the 2014 Sainsbury's School Games Team Champions. So, quite a lot of business still after this final track event, so we do hope that you will stay and acknowledge individual and collective medalists.
Green card, so that means all 7 teams are still in. Remember, it's the South East, Midlands, North West, North East, South West, Northern Ireland and Scotland over to the starter. And we are away, second time in asking. Let's make loads of noise on this, the last track event of the programme. This, the men's 4x400 metres as they break after 100 metres. A white flag, meaning it was a clean break by everybody. It looks like the maroon of the Northwest. That'll be James Lovell. I think out in the lead at the moment, potentially from the northeast there, that will be Samuel Day. Scotland also there, they're being led off by Lewis Brown. And they're lined up in that order at the first changeover. And it could be the northeast there, Samuel Day does hand over. Not much to choose between the first 6 teams. The championship record stands at 3 minutes 17.11 from 2010, and that was by the Manchester team. Back when it was called a Manchester team, so at the moment it is the northeast there. And sorry, it's the Scottish athlete there in the lead, that is Andrew Smith. Scottish team managers there, Chris Bailey, giving me the eyes to say it is the Scottish team, very proud. The Scottish team leading until the last 50 metres, and it is the northeast team, Samuel Day. So taking over on this third leg, silver medalist from the 1500 metres, Markin Lonsdale. So let's see what's in those 1500 metre legs. Up against Ewan Euchard of Scotland. Let's see if the Scottish athlete can close it down. Big move in the white of the southeast. And at the moment, it really is continuing back into a 5-team race. Right there are the Midland team. Mustafa Mohammed there is right in the mix. There is nothing to choose between them as they come down. The northeast is still there. Markin Lonsdale held on, the 1500 metre runner. Southwest take over, and it's Owen Richardson, the individual gold medalist. He looks supreme in that 400 metres, going inside 49 seconds, and at the moment biding his time. And it's Elliot Holland of the Midlands team in the orange singlet leading them. And it's also the northeast athlete there, Ruben Cole, on the shoulder. So it's the Midlands, the southeast, and then the southwest in the yellow, in the gold singlet. He's already been on the top part of the podium today, attacking off the bend. Could it be another gold medal for the Southwest? Owen Richardson, a brilliantly judged relay leg coming down, and on the line, a battle for third. Scotland, I think, getting third ahead of the North East. Midlands taking silver. And look what it means to the Southwest team there. Joe Fugel, Dominic Taylor, Finley Big, and brought home in dominant style by Owen Richardson.
And a terrific last leg, James, there from the Scottish athlete Ben Greenwood to grab, we think, bronze on the line.
I think Greenwood's had a great day, getting on the podium in the 800 metres with a massive lifetime best, and there showing all the strength and never say die spirit of a middle distance runner to get on the podium and help his Scottish team to third place. And I think it was the Midland team in second. And what a great final event to the trap programme here. So, ladies and gentlemen, please stick around in the arena for these medal presentations. The action has been fierce today. There's been so many great performances, but do give the athletes the atmosphere they deserve for these final few medal ceremonies. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medal ceremony for the women's high jump. The medals will be presented by Sally Garner, Olympic gold medalist from Barcelona '92. The winner of the